The new Oblivion Remaster is a masterpiece that promised us the old game with a beautiful new look and slightly modernized gameplay mechanics. So when I saw the shadow drop, I immediately bought and downloaded the game as fast as I could. I had no idea what I want to do, but for the beginning I just wanted to see if the game was still as good as I remember it. I also added a little extra challenge. I played on the highest difficulty, which is the master difficulty. Oh my god, even the intro is the same. Ah! After an epic intro, I head straight into character creation. So the first tough choice will be what race I will be playing, because honestly, they all look amazing. But in the end, I decided on a Breton, for a bonus of 50% magic resistance, which hopefully would help me survive a little bit longer. After that, I say hello to my cell neighbor, who is as friendly as ever.
You're going to die in here, Breton. You're going to die.
No sign of pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
As it turns out, the Emperor comes to visit me. Not to tell me that I'm free, but freeing me anyway, since his emergency exit goes directly through my cell. And thus, I can use it to escape. Oh my gosh! It looks so cool.
Protect yourself.
After the group was ambushed by assassins, they leave me to my fate, and I have to find out my own way out of this maze. And the first challenge quickly comes. 2 rats. And, well, I deal no damage, and the rats hit like a truck. The master difficulty increases the enemy damage 5 times and cuts my own damage down to 20%. But sadly, that was just the beginning. There were a few more fights like this coming my way. I looted as much as I could in hopes to improve my current gear, and made some progress. Our first piece of equipment will... I was even able to kill the zombie, but the inevitable came. Eventually, I was able to kill everything, but stumbled upon my arch enemy in this game. After making my heart bleed by dropping down the precious loot, I continued further inside. The next hurdle quickly came. Goblins, which are way stronger than rats. Even the 2x sneak damage barely scraped this one, but with a few firebolts and running around, I could kill him. At the next goblin, I found a new trick. I'm not sure if this was in the original game, but apparently you can shoot tripwires with the bow, activating traps and using them to your own advantage. There's even another trap I can use for my advantage. But the goblins weren't very happy that I invaded their home. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. A few tries later, I was able to finally face the witch, clearing out this cave. Oh, that worked better than I expected.
Hello there.
I meet back up with the Emperor and his guards, and I can choose my birth sign. A special one-time choice that gives me bonuses. I went with the safest option of more mana, which can be used with almost every character build. At the end of the dungeon, the Emperor gave me his amulet and orders me to go to a man named Joffrey.
He needs some milk.
You chose a bad day to take up with the...
After talking to the last bodyguard, I can choose a class. This actually hasn't as much impact as in the old games. Major skills basically level up faster than minor skills. That's all. I fled into the sewers to finally leave this place. But on the way, I tested a new spell that will become quite important. See, as it turns out, the summoned skeleton still deals 100% of its damage, which is way higher than any damage I can produce right now, which will be very, very useful. Now it was finally time to really start my journey. And the world is as beautiful as I imagined it as a kid. And there's one thing that I always do after I leave the sewers. But the game quickly reminded me that I couldn't enjoy the visuals and this would not be an easy journey. The next time I wasn't even able to reach the other side of the river. What? While looting, I encountered the same problem from before. So the first goal was set. I needed to sell some stuff and open up inventory space. I quickly went to bed to level up. This was when I realized that in the remaster, instead of the overcomplicated old leveling system, you get to spend 12 points per level on which attribute I want. I choose intelligence for more magicka, willpower for magicka regeneration, and endurance for more health. And after that, I was off to the market district. Here, the nostalgia effect really kicked in. Everything was how I remembered it, just prettier. The busy streets, goofy dialogues, and random loot scattered across barrels belonging to no one. I sold most of my stuff that I didn't need for some quick money, and I talked to some NPCs and enjoyed the beautiful scenery of the city.
Tamriel of Tamriel. What are all those strange creatures in the garden?
I got my first random side quest from this orc. It was to find out about the corrupt watchman. For this quest, I first have to talk to Jensine to gather new information. But since she doesn't trust me, she wasn't going to share new information willingly. But luckily for me, she has another quest waiting for me. My idea was that if I do her a favor, she will help me with the corrupt watchman, and so I decided to follow her quest for now. She wants me to find out more about Thorinir, a local shop owner that apparently undercuts all the prices, and I need to find out how. So I did some detective work and follow him around.
What can I do for you?
Suddenly the whole city is here, what the heck? Why are they all just looking at him?
Oh, what's this about?
Hello again.
Guards! Guards! We've got a pickpocket here!
Heard any news from the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasing.
Stay away.
What the heck?
Hello.
What can I do for you? I'm just
You'll never take me down!
Away.
What the heck happened here? Well, after this little encounter, I listened into a meeting from Thorinir and another dude that apparently supplies him with his wares.
That you, Agarmir?
Shh, not so loud.
What are you
How many
doing?
times have I told you that?
What are you doing?
I'm not used to this kind of meeting. It always makes me nervous.
Well, just shut up and listen to me. The next shipment will be sooner than I expected. Just have the money ready.
I follow Agamir home and wait till he leaves in order to do more investigations. So I needed a way of passing time, and I have just the perfect thing in mind.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Let the battle begin!
Nice.
so you did it again. What do you want from me, a hug? Take your gold and get out of my face, pit dog.
Now with my pockets filled with a little bit of gold and adrenaline out of my system, I go back to Agamir's house and broke into it.
Eh?
Inside his basement, we find a book indicating that he steals the things from dead people and sells them to Thoronir. With this new information, I go back to Thoronir, and he tells us the location where I might find Agamir to confront him.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's why I had this trap prepared for you.
Oh! Oh my god. Nice. One down, one down. Nice! Oh my gosh, I have no idea how this worked, but maybe you know how to like and subscribe. Also leave a comment, I appreciate every feedback. But with Agamir dead, the quest was done, and I also got some nice loot from him and from Thoronir.
Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward.
I went back to Jensine to tell her about the things I have done in hopes to continue the other original quest.
Please,
But
take this gold.
as it turns out, I'm still a stranger to her.
Who told you that? Look, I'm not telling you anything, stranger. I don't trust you.
So in order to get the quest done, I need to bribe her.
For me?
But let me tell you, this was a waste of time.
Was that hard?
I basically had to run around collecting evidence for the corrupt watchman. But since my charisma isn't at a high enough level, I needed to use bribery in order to get all the information I needed, and to convince the people. I hoped that the reward at the end would be worth the gold I put into the quest, but at the end, I got nothing.
You've convinced me. If I don't stand up to him,
I level up, bought some new spells that hopefully make me stronger, and made my way to Wayne on Priory. But just outside the city wall, I met this fisherman, who shares a similarity with me.
Stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish.
What? So I decided to help him out and searched the entire lake through day and night. I even leveled up once, but unfortunately I couldn't find enough fish in one night and decided to head further. But I swore that I would return and help this guy out. I'm probably getting attacked. Goblin place. Oh my gosh! After arriving in Wayne Priory, I talked to Joffrey, like the Emperor told me. Apparently, there is another heir to the throne, and it was now my job to find him.
In the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once.
But this didn't went as smoothly as it seemed at first. After arriving at Kvatch, I found out that the city was attacked and destroyed by minions of Oblivion, and a huge Oblivion Gate is blocking the entrance to the city. So of course, I went inside the gate, looking for a way to close it. Just as a side note, the people could have easily left the city through this gigantic hole next to the gate, but oh well. On the other side of this portal, the plains of Oblivion were greeting me with a beautiful hellish landscape and a few new friends. From here on out it's pretty straightforward. I slay my way through a horde of scams, loot as much as I can, even more than I should, dodge a few traps, and die. Oh, I'm dead. until I reach this big tower. On the inside, the goal is clear, getting to the top. But of course this wasn't gonna be so easy. After a few attempts and a lot of running around, I finally made some progress. I crossed the bridge to another tower in order to progress further, until I finally had a little bit of luck.
You should not be here, mortal. Your blood is forfeit. Your flesh is mine.
I love his voice. But he... After a few more unfair fights, I finally reached the top, removed the sigil and closed the gate. I'm taking the sigil stone. Bye bye. And now everything, yeah, run. Oh my god, there's 3. I never could have taken them. Never, ever. After the gate was closed, I stormed the city with the rest of the guards and fought my way through some dinosaurs until I reached the chapel. This is where I find Martin. I told him my story, and he believes me and follows me back to Wynham Priory.
You came here to tell me this. Yes, I'll come with you to Wynham Priory.
But as it turns out, I didn't lead Martin into safety, but into another ambush, where, funny enough, he had to rescue me from this time.
Why are you running?
With the help of the NPCs and my summons, all the Mythic Dawn agents were dead. It was then I found out that the goal of this attack wasn't Martin, but the Amulet of Kings that has been given to us by the Emperor. We lost the amulet but gained the Son of the Emperor. But now we needed a way to protect him. So together with Joffrey, I took Martin to Cloud Ruler Temple, a hideout from the Blades. I was given my first horse and immediately made my way over there. Well, how did Joffrey call this a hideout? This can literally be seen from anywhere. Oh well.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple.
But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
After a little speech, I was welcomed to the Blades and got my first quest. Getting back the Amulet of Kings.
The enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassin.
But before I can do any of that, I needed to get stronger. Which you will see in the next episode.